October 30, Reuters. The following is a timeline of the efforts to restore power in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria, which knocked out power to all 1.5 million homes and businesses on the island. September 6, Hurricane Irma skirts by the northern side of Puerto Rico as a Category 5 storm, knocking power out to about 1 million homes and businesses on the island. Sept. 620 Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority PREPA restores power to all but about 60,000 customers after Irma and seeks companies that can help rebuild the grid. There are reports that about 5 companies participated in that request for proposals, including Whitefish Energy, based in Whitefish, Montana. September 20, Hurricane Maria hits Puerto Rico as a Category 4 storm, knocking out all power on the island. September 22, New York Power Authority NYPA sends 12 workers to help PREPA assess damage after Maria, as part of a group that traveled with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. September 26, President Donald Trump increased the federal government's share of costs to 100% funding for debris removal and emergency protective measures, including emergency power restoration, for 180 days. The work will be authorized by the Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA. September 26, Whitefish Energy Chief Executive Officer Andy Techmansky travels to Puerto Rico to talk to PREPA about what Whitefish can do to help restore power. September 27, 1 week after Maria hit Puerto Rico, no power has been restored. September 27, FEMA Administrator Brock Long names the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers USACE as the lead agency to oversee the power restoration process in Puerto Rico. September 28, Tesla Inc. said it is sending battery systems to Puerto Rico. September 29, NYPA sends 10 more generation and transmission experts to work with PREPA. October 2, rather than call on mutual assistance from U.S. mainland utilities, PREPA decides to rely on USACE and tire contractors, like Whitefish, to rebuild the power grid and restore service. Whitefish starts work in Puerto Rico as part of a $300 million contract to work on transmission lines, among other things. October 4, 2 weeks after Maria hit, power has been restored to only 9% of customers. October 5, Jacksonville, Florida, power company JEA sends 41 linemen and equipment to Puerto Rico as part of the Whitefish team. October 8, USACE awards a $35.1 million contract to Weston Solutions, of Westchester, Pennsylvania, to provide a 50-megawatt generator. The generator, which consists of 2 General Electric turbines, will be installed at the Palo Seco power plant outside San Juan. October 10, USACE places orders for about $148 million in materials, including more than 50,000 utility poles and 6,500 miles of cable. October 11, 3 weeks after Maria hit Puerto Rico, power has been restored to only 11% of customers. October 16, USACE awards a $240 million contract to Fluor Corp to support transmission and distribution systems restoration. October 17, Kissimmee Utility Authority sends 6 linemen to Puerto Rico as part of the Whitefish team. October 18, 4 weeks after Maria, power has been restored to only 19% of customers. October 18, USACE awards $40 million contract to Southern Gas Power Secure Unit to repair distribution systems in the western region of Puerto Rico. October 19, PREPA awards Oklahoma-based Mammoth Energy Services Cobra Acquisitions LLC unit with a $200 million contract to help restore power. October 23, Orlando Utilities and Lakeland Electric, both of Florida, send crews to Puerto Rico. October 25, the Financial Oversight and Management Board for Puerto Rico, under the authority of the Puerto Rico Oversight, Management and Economic Stability Act, says it will appoint Noel Zammit as Chief Transformation Officer for PREPA to lead the transformation of the utility and the rebuilding of the electric sector after Maria. October 26, 5 weeks after Maria, power has been restored to only 26% of customers. October 26, 2 generators installed for USACE at the Palo Seco power plant are complete and expected to enter service. October 26, NYPA crews demobilizing. October 26, New York Governor Cuomo takes second trip to Puerto Rico. He says the state will send a 28-member tactical power restoration team in early November to work with PREPA, comprised of engineers and supervisors from New York power companies owned by Consolidated Edison Inc., Public Service Enterprise Group Inc., National Grid plc and Avangrid Inc. New York will also send 15 contract accountants to expedite the FEMA filings and reimbursements. October 29, Puerto Rico cancels $300 million contract with Whitefish over concerns about cost and lack of bidding. Whitefish had about 350 people working on restoring transmission lines in Puerto Rico and says it was on track to have about 500 people on the island by the end of the week. Reporting by Scott DiSavino, editing by Leslie Adler. Standards. The Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.